And let's see. Not no one yet. So, welcome to another lesson of grade 3 Braille. And this is Kristen. I will be leading us tonight. We have an exciting announcement before I get too deep into our lesson. We have a lady who is going to help us get all of those lessons onto YouTube, and she said she should have them up this weekend. So, anyone who's missing content or feels like they missed a week or lost some notes, it will be all up there within about 2 days. So this lesson included. And I think that she will be able to carry us through till the end of the course. And she's sighted, so she can make the video look pretty and there's a little hand reading Braille on the front. So just stay tuned to our channel. It's grade space 3 space Braille, and the 3 is the numeral. So if you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe and we will get those videos back up. Not back because I have them, but we will get them uploaded. All right, so before we get started, I will say if anyone wants specific help, I know Audrey taught the last one, but if anyone just feels lost or needs any specific questions answered, you can reach out to me or Nancy. My email is Braille mailbox, all run together, at gmail.com. And Nancy is the song, SONG, mage, MAGE, at yahoo.com. So I know a couple people last week we talked about they were feeling kind of lost on a couple things, and feel free to email us. I'm more than happy to set up a call or jump on Zoom if you don't want to exchange numbers and we can go over things. So with that, we are on lesson 21. And Audrey said we finished with sentence 10 of X. I don't think they did sentence 10. If anyone, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
There's Audrey.
Okay.
We didn't finish 10.
Okay, so we are on 10. Did you start it at all?
Oh, no.
Okay.
We're on number 10, right, the beginning.
Yeah, perfect. So I'll give everyone a few seconds here to grab something to write with. Grab a Brailler or Braille note, your slate. And I will read off sentence 10. It's quite lengthy, so we'll do it in parts. I'll read off the whole thing, and then we will break it down and do it in parts. So it reads, most plants stay in one place all their lives, period. No one ever saw a rose bush walking about or a seaweed crawling along the seashore, period. But some tiny water plants float about from place to place, period. Some little plants even have hairs that wave back and forth, which is not hyphenated, but it should be, that wave back and forth and help them move about in the water, period. If anyone needs that repeated, I can. Otherwise, we'll start picking it apart. So let's look at the first sentence that says most plants stay in one place all their lives.
All right, Hannah, go ahead.
Oh, I got the first part of the sentence, but I didn't get the rest. And is it life as in singular?
Lives, plural, L-I-V-E-S.
Okay, I'll have to fix that.
So most plants stay in one place all their lives.
Do you want me
can
to just
start it.
allow everybody to talk?
Yeah, we'll just bring them all out and we can kind of talk it through as a group.
All right, Mary, you can unmute. Kim, you can unmute. Jeanette, you can unmute.
And we'll probably have to talk it through because I don't know about Audrey, but I don't have Nancy's knowledge.
No, nor do I.
And Cynthia, you can unmute.
The Zoom webinar raise hand button. Audio leave O+Q button. Meeting
Who's
information.
Jaws?
This,
Hi, Jaws. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Just
I wish this.
Hannah, were you going to start this one?
Oh, I had actually asked her if she could repeat it, but if she can't, that's okay. I got the first. I was able to copy the first part of the sentence, but I missed the rest of it.
Okay, so it goes most plants stay in one place all their lives, period. So if someone wants to even get us started, and we can do a few words.
I'll try.
good.
Okay.
Okay. I put most dots 4-5M and without spacing, I put plants, PLNTS space. And then for the word stay, I put the ST and the dot 4 for AY. I spaced after that. Then I put the IN sign for in. I did not space. I put .50 for 1, no space after 1. And then I put place as PL followed by the dots 3-6 or CE. Then I spaced. Then I put 4-5-6A for all, 4-5-6 THE for theirs, and then LIVZ, period.
Okay. So I'm just going to go over what I copied down from you and we'll see. So we have .45M PLNTS space ST sign .4. I can't remember. Did you do a space after that?
Yeah, I spaced after that.
Okay. And then the IN sign 1.50 place PL dash 36 space 456A THE, well, the 456 TH for the there space LIVZ. Does
Now,
anyone
that's what
have
I-
anything?
That's what I had
Yeah.
said.
But-
That's
Does
what
anyone
I
have
said
anything?
as well?
I didn't
No
space after
space.
there.
Nor did I.
Okay. All, yeah, I was thinking all their
It's a
lives.
2-cell, right? Yes.
So does anyone have anything else they would change? Yeah, I think that looks good. The in
Yeah,
one
I do
place
too.
I ran all together. All their lives runs together. Most plants runs together. The only thing with the space on either side is stay.
Yeah, that's what I have too, Kristen.
Okay, so Our next sentence reads, no one, 2 words, ever saw a rose bush is 1 word, walking about, or a seaweed crawling along the seashore, period. I can read that one more time if anyone wants. Okay, if anyone wants to get us started, we can talk it through,
So
walk it through.
the no, there's no, it's .5K.
No.
Or NO.
Oh,
NO.
Oh, sorry.
But don't we
Yeah,
have the
that's all right.
number sign for that, don't we?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, the number sign for that. And then I would not put a space and I would do .50 for 1. My logic
Yes.
being you'd have to have a number with a number sign and there's no BLE in grade 3.
Yeah. So no one ever saw.
Ever is .5E
Yeah.
space. I would tend to do S. I think I
Yeah.
would write saw out
Mhm.
because I don't think you can really do SW.
Because of the confusion with the,
A.
yeah.
I did it, but
So did so did I.
You
Ooh,
put
I
SW?
did.
Yeah.
Really?
I wrote it out.
Me too.
I did too.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't know. I guess I've gotten used to doing it that way because
yeah.
Hmm.
'Cause if
Well,
it's
and
just two letters, then I would think it'd be all right if it were SW.
SW, I just think in my mind, I'm like, what? And it doesn't click saw to me.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and grade 3, I mean, what I always tell people, because I've taught grade 3 to a few other blind people, and I just say on some of those minor rules, whatever makes sense to you for things like that. Yeah, there's spacing rules and we should follow the spacing rules, but with things like saw being SAW or SW, I think Nancy would have a definitive answer, but I always just tell people whatever makes sense in your head. When you go back and read it, are you going to think of what it means?
Yeah.
So no one ever saw a rose bush walking about.
And I'm weak on some of these, but I do A space R and then the sign for SE.
Yeah, the WH.
And then bush BSH.
Walking about.
WL
LK ING
G, you
space
can
or G.
about.
and then AB for about.
Yes. And there's an or sign. You know the or.
ING.
Yeah. Or a, let me see what the rest was. Or a seaweed crawl. Yeah.
And I would put spaces around the ING.
Yes, I would
And then
too.
A and then space.
Seaweed.
And now I'm stuck.
SEA sign.
Yeah.
I don't think you can,
I don't think you can
Outline
because
that.
there's no EE.
No,
No, yeah, seaweed.
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 Would be going as it is,
Yeah.
yeah,
crawling along the seashore.
R.
CRWLING.
WL.
You had CRWLING.
ING.
Okay.
And then
Along.
I know
Along.
there's a long.
That's
I know what long is. I'm thinking it would be A456L.
Yes, that's what I did.
And then
Mhm.
space, and then the, and then space. SEA SH sign RE.
So you outlined the O.
I did.
Yes, okay. So I think we're right on the contractions. I'm questioning our spacing a little bit.
yeah.
me too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Me too.
Can you write the next to seashore?
I think.
Probably
I
can.
think so.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, no one ever saw, can't that be all together? No one ever,
No one
because that's a
ever
2 cell. And then
Yeah.
after a
Yeah.
2 cell saw, and no space.
saw, no one ever saw, and in that way I would spell out saw.
Yeah.
Yes, I would too.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now,
yeah.
I'm not saying this is wrong. I just wondered why
Sorry, I can't.
no and one would be together
Oh.
without a space.
I think it's one word anyway, no one.
Oh, okay.
I think it usually is two. I
It
wondered
is
why they made it
two.
two.
Yeah, I wonder. Mhm.
Oh.
So you have the number sign .50
Yeah.
is how I wrote it. Yeah, but in print or in regular Braille, it's 2.
Oh.
But I think it can go together here. No
And
one
then
ever saw.
Rose bush, would you have the O in there, right, in rose bush?
I did
Let's
not,
see.
because I don't think,
Rose.
I don't.
It's a
have
long
It's a
O.
long O. You can't.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
can't
keep
do
it.
that.
You can outline the U is what I did.
Yeah, I did that. And then I have a question on walking about or odd. Would walking? No, yeah, there's have to be a space. I made a mistake here. After walking, we have a space, right?
Yes.
I put a space.
And then about a space,
Oh.
but do or and go together? Because I keep
Yes.
thinking or,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay,
Or a
And then-
seaweed crawling.
along the seashore, I think can be written together.
That looks right when I do it.
And did we learn the ORE so that we have the O there? I thought we did. If we
I
didn't, I'm
outlined the
sorry.
O, but I don't think we learned the ORE, did we?
Okay,
I was kind of looking at signs this week and I don't remember seeing that one, Audrey.
okay.
No,
So I
not
wrote
yet.
it, I spelled it out. Okay. Thanks. Seashore.
So
So
we'll be writing those
are you
sentences
saying that
differently
we-
later?
We need to keep the O in seashore?
I think so. Maybe not. SHRE.
Well, come to think of it, maybe we do because it looked like Shree.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
outline
it
that.
would. Yeah, yeah.
I did outline it, but now that y'all are talking about it, I'm not so sure.
See, to me, there was no confusion about what it would be because of the C in front of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's true
And,
too.
and it's not really a long O, shore.
Oh, it's not
It's
long or
more like
short.
the O in poor.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I did SEASHRE.
That's what
Okay.
I had done, but I don't know now.
Well, I say we can do it either way.
We're making a
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, Lucy, you can keep laughing at me.
Yeah. So I think our spacing is better with crawling and then along the seashore is all run together. No one ever saw a is run together. Space, rose bush, space, walking, space, about. Would you do walking about together?
I thought so, but I don't know why. I can't justify it. I don't think so.
I would
Walking
not.
space, about space, or a space, seaweed space, crawling with the A outlined
Yeah,
space along the seashore.
yeah.
Yeah, that looks, yeah.
So the next
Okay.
one would start with but.
But some tiny water plants
Mm.
float about from place to place.
Now, these single words always get me. I thought about doing but and some together,
I did,
I would.
yeah. Mhm.
and
I
that
don't
made
think-
sense to me.
I don't think but is one of the words. I just keep hearing Bob in my head saying all the words. I don't think but is one of them, but
Mhm.
I certainly may be
But,
incorrect here.
Hannah, go
You know what
ahead.
I
You,
want-
you don't have to raise your hand.
You know what I
Actually-
want to do one of our next lessons when we have all of us here, when we have Bob and Nancy, is make ourselves together a spacing cheat sheet.
Oh, what a
Okay.
great idea.
I
Oh,
know, I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
My unwritten rule is if I'm not sure, I space.
Mhm. Hannah, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I got, but some tiny water plants. What were the last few words?
Well, why don't we outline these and then we'll tell you what they are.
It's float about from place to place. So yeah, I think some of that would be good to take a class or two and make ourselves a little sheet
Yeah, I
that
agree,
gives
Kristen,
the
yeah.
gives the
Yeah.
spacing and some of those quick and easy rules.
I agree because I just I'm really getting very stumped about the one cell signs and these lower, I know these
Lower
are one
signs,
cell
yeah.
too, but these lower word signs,
Me
Yeah.
too, Mary.
you know,
you know,
yeah, I mean, I just find them so confusing.
One
Yep.
of the
Yeah.
things that I looked at this week, and it helped me a little bit, might help you guys, the charts in the grade 3 book, not the Rodenberg, the other one, the
Oh,
one that
really?
says
Oh.
for high school,
Uh-huh.
for high school
Yes.
seniors.
A great
Yeah.
Those charts are actually very helpful.
Okay.
Yep.
And I started looking at those because there's one that's just rules. And then I thought, well, maybe I can categorize those rules and put them
Yeah.
in a way that makes sense. And the same thing with those one cell signs.
And
Those are just so weird.
we'll do like a BRF that we send out. And once some people look over it and make it more official, we'll have our spacing cheat sheet.
Oh, that would
Okay.
be really nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
Would be
these
good.
BRL files, BRF, are hugely helpful.
They are
Okay, yeah.
very, very helpful.
And I mean, that way you can keep it. I have a Braille note and I have a folder of grade 3 Braille and I keep everything there.
Yeah, I have one too.
Mine are on
So
the
let's
reader.
tackle this one. But some tiny water plants float about from place to place.
So I had but, no space, and then some, and then I spaced. I want to say there has to be a word for tiny, but I don't remember it. So I wrote it out,
No.
TIN sign Y space. And then I did water, WTER.
Yeah.
PLNTS. And I spaced with those. FL, the OA, is that dot 4? I always forget that one.
OA, yes, I
And
believe.
T.
Or no, dot 4 is
No,
AY.
It's a,
Yeah, it's
No.
4 or 5.
it's 4, 5.
Okay,
Okay.
FL
4, 5, yes,
45T
FL.
then. And then
From,
we might or might not space for the about.
oh,
Um,
I
I
would.
did not when I spaced, but now I would. And then
Yeah.
space, and then from, and then PL, that's 3/6. And then no space, then the 2, 3, 5 for 2,
PL.
and then PL, that's 3/6.
3/6 again.
Yeah.
I would space after from.
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
Yes.
Otherwise, it looks like place.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
did I not say that? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Maybe you had it and you didn't say it.
I might not, I don't know. I agree.
I would space before, well, I guess after place, before the to place, like between place and to place.
Yes, because that
Yeah.
CE, when it ends as a hyphen, it needs to be an ending. It needs to be a terminal.
Yeah, because it,
see those rules again. Sorry.
That's okay. To place. So, and the one that I'm really questioning is the but some, but it looks right to me. And I kind of in my head think about, would it be confused with something else? And no, it wouldn't, because you're
I
not
don't
going to
know.
have, you're not going to
Yeah.
have the sum.
right.
I'm
Yeah, I don't
thinking
think
of,
so.
I'm thinking of Bob though. He might say that it would make us think that it's one of those diphthongs. Would he say that?
Yeah, yes, he would. Yeah, he would say that, Mary.
But some tiny.
Yeah, it could look like
I
And
start to hear
tiny.
voices after a while of these people.
Me too.
She's hallucinating in grade 3.
Y'all gonna send somebody to come help me?
Yeah, we're all
coming to
coming to
take
your
me
rescue.
away.
I hear Nancy all the time.
Just
Oh,
thinking
you
about what they
guys.
might say.
And it's kind of weird, but Jeanette sounds
Yeah.
sometimes like Nancy.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you do.
Is that a good thing?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure.
Then
she's
thank
highly
you.
intelligent.
I would not space between but and some.
I would not either. And I wouldn't worry about it because it's not going to confuse me.
Yeah.
And
Right.
space after that and
Yeah.
after tiny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't space after some. 'Cause
Yes.
That's a
Yeah.
two cell sign, one of those 4.4.4.5.45.45.6.
Well, that's
Tiny.
true.
Yeah,
true.
but some
We-
tiny space.
I think you would space, Mary, and I think this is why. I think that that we can write another 2 cell sign after it but not another word. I mean, am I making sense? Like tiny, some, I don't know. I keep
But you
thinking
know,
of real.
you might be right, Audrey, because it would, I don't know, it would almost make it look like Steiny.
ST or
Yeah.
I
that
would
weird
space.
ST.
I
I
would,
would space.
Yeah.
Okay.
because like
We-
you could
we better
write two
space.
celled signs next to one another, but you can't. Yeah.
Just because of that weird ST, I would space.
Yeah, I didn't
I
notice
think-
that before.
I don't think that we can write anything after a two cell. I think it has to be another two cell
Yeah.
or a the.
Or
or
the,
a
Yeah, I
uh.
can hear Bob saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till we tell them what we heard and they weren't even here.
Well, here if anyone ever hears me, you have more problems than I do.
That's only if we get on your bad side, which we really have no intention of doing.
I try not to have a bad side, except when I'm just exhausted. But
But you're entitled. I think we're all entitled.
I take on too much. But okay, so we have one more sentence in this bundle. So the last sentence reads, some little plants even have hairs that wave back and forth and help them move about in the water. And you know what I do with these sentences? You probably already have it this way anyway, but if you don't have it, I write it all out and then I kind
Yeah.
of diagram it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Some little plans, I just start writing it out first and then alter it. Even have hairs.
Yeah, when I
That-
recopy and
that-
go through all the tapes again, that's what I'm gonna do, because some of it's that way and some is not.
Yeah.
You're kind of faded, Jeanette. I wonder
Yeah.
if you move. Oh, there.
Better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
Even have hairs that wave back and forth.
Lucy, I think you should take a turn.
And help
Why, Lucy?
them
I don't know.
move about in the water. Okay, so
Well, there's no, some is the regular word some.
yeah,
Yep.
And, oh my God, is there a sign for little?
Just the regular one.
LL, right?
LL.
LL.
So I would space there and then plants, PLNTS. Even, wait, it's one of those four,
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Oh,
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
I,
the
Alpha.
456.
4, 5, 6E,
Four-
Lucy says. She
Yeah.
says I should know this.
4, 5, 6, yep, you're right.
And
Have
then I would space,
hairs.
have space, HAI, and that AI is one of those dot fingers that I don't remember. RS.
I think it's .4, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Well,
Yeah.
dot 4.
yeah, that 4RS.
And then space, and then that, and then space. And somebody else is
Wouldn't we
trying.
have a? Oh,
Hmm?
sorry.
Go ahead, Audrey.
No, I was thinking have, would you rewrite that up next to even?
I
Well,
would, because remember we
I think
had some kind
that's
of
one of
rule
the
where
one of the
have and
ones that we can,
were written next to the word
Yes.
before.
and
Really?
as,
So even
yeah.
Have.
even
Okay,
have though,
I
it looks
can live
like
with
4,
that.
5, 6 EH.
H.
Yeah, you couldn't really confuse that with something else.
No,
Even have hairs
And then space, hairs.
that wave.
that.
That wave has a long A.
Yeah.
So
W- You do
WV.
WV.
yeah, I think that's right.
WVE.
Yep. No,
But
yeah.
well, wave has a long A though. Wave.
Yeah.
But you
Oh,
can outline the A's.
You
not long ones.
can,
Can
but
ya?
not long.
Yeah, not long ones.
Way, yeah. A. You're
Oh,
hanging on
but
to that
didn't
A
we
when you say.
also have a VE sign?
Isn't it just V?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
WAV.
So WAV.
Mm.
Hmm.
Back and forth. You could combine back and
Short.
forth.
That's where's my cursor?
And the back is
Do
BCK.
BCK.
Yes.
Yeah.
Space.
I would do back
I
and
wouldn't.
forth all run
I
together.
would
do
write it all
back and forth
together.
and,
Back and forth all together.
and then I do the and as well.
Yes, that and could snuggle with the rest of them.
And I would think the help could too.
Back and forth and help.
Mm-mm.
No,
I don't
I'd
think
move
so.
to help. The help is HLP. You drop the E,
Right?
but and then there's a sign for them. Does anyone
Which
remember
is
it?
the GH.
GH.
Yeah. Help them might go together.
Oh,
Might
I
not.
don't. Wow.
Communication was left to meeting.
No,
Oops.
doesn't look right.
Communication was left to meeting.
Back and forth.
Them.
Yeah,
Where
I
are
would
we?
do the them by
Where-
itself.
My Zoom cut out on me.
Oh, we're
lost
on help
where are
them.
we? I'm on. Okay. Okay, back and forth.
We
Okay,
had back
thank you.
and forth and all run together is how we.
Yeah.
I think you could put the help after the and without a space, couldn't you?
Well, back and forth. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I think you could.
I thought you could.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Help space them. Space.
Yeah, I would definitely space before the GH.
Yes. Space. Move about.
Move is there. Oh.
In the water. I think in the water could go together.
Yeah.
Well,
And
would
it's
you
W.
do MV for move since you did the V for
MOV.
VE?
You can't outline the O in that
Yeah, it's
since it's just
MOV.
one syllable.
But the VE just
Yeah.
comes down to V.
Yeah.
Okay. And then space, and then I would think you would
About.
do about in the together.
And then water.
And yeah, water,
Yeah.
WTER.
I had about space in the water.
That's
And
what I
wonder-
have.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
because it might be ABI.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
and in the water, I just kind of think grammatically, in the water is a prepositional phrase. So of course it goes,
Yeah.
it kind of
Yes.
hangs out together.
Yeah.
About I have on its own in the water.
Hmm.
In water, you outline the A, WTER.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I think that one looks some space, little plants. I had little plants run together.
Oh, you did?
Well, no,
Oh.
it doesn't look right now that I'm reading it back. No, some little plants. Yeah, then, yeah, space, even have. Okay. So some little plants you can't do much with, except take out that A in plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think that looks good. Does anyone have anything they think we missed?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, here comes the easy part. Now we have some in grade 3. We just have to translate back.
Yay.
And this might help us on some of that spacing. So I kind of left mine all written out on my Braille note. This might help us think about some of that spacing. So sentence 11.
Yeah.
These are just phrases. I'll read them out. We have dots 4, 5, O, S, like Sam, space dot 4 O S T space
Honest? No.
and then after that space after the ST we have 456 N space dot 4 M space dot 45 N 56 S like Sam. And that's it. So
So I think the first word is others.
yes, others,
Oldest?
oldest,
Mm-hmm.
But it says O and then dot 4 of O, 4 O.
That's
right next
old.
to each other.
Mm.
dot 4
With
O is
two
old and then
O's?
ST.
What's the O
No, one
before
O.
the dot 4 O?
So we
There
have
isn't one.
There
dot
is in my Braille
45
display.
OS space dot 4 OST. So others oldest.
Mine has an extra O in here.
I think I did, yes, I did put an extra O. I saw it after the fact, sorry.
That's okay.
N ST.
Others oldest. I'm gonna look
Never.
back at my word sense. Yeah. Never dot 4M. Let's see here.
That's a May.
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 Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
I think they're just words.
I think
I
there's
think
Oh,
they're
words.
just
oh,
words
oh,
too.
May, mother, month, many.
I
Oh.
see.
they're not
And
supposed to
last-
make sense then.
Last one is
Near.
near.
Nearness.
Yeah.
Nearness.
Others oldest.
Older.
Never, may, nearness.
Okay.
Sentence 12, we have dot 45 M space dot 4 N
Appreciated but left in meeting.
space dot 456 L ST space dot 4 K dot 45 space 456 K. And Audrey left. I think her Zoom must be
Yeah.
acting up.
Mm.
Oh, she must live out in the country or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most.
So the most, and then that next,
Next. Longest.
Longest.
longest,
Kindly.
Knowing. Oh,
Kindly.
kindly. Yes.
Kindly.
kindly,
And
And
either new or
uh,
known.
yeah, new or known.
new, yeah,
New, known.
Either or.
No.
yeah. See, I thought these would help us with spacing, but they're really not.
No.
I think when they get to 16 in the sentences, they might.
Yes. Okay, so 13, we have 45L space 45K S
Oops.
space
Mm.
dot 4L
That one
space.
is life.
Which one?
4L.
Yes, okay.
Oh.
After that, it's space S like Sam, C dot 4O space dot 450 WH, which is otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
So we have 45L is least,
Least.
45K is
Kinds. KINDS.
keeps.
Keeps?
Oh, no, we
Keeps.
have
Oh,
it.
yes.
Keeps.
Yeah.
Scone.
L is life.
Like life.
Yeah, life.
Scold.
SC,
Dot
scold,
40.
yeah,
Scold.
otherwise.
Otherwise.
I like that scold because you wouldn't think of it there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think of using the old, but you do.
hmm
14,
The
we have,
first one in 14 is all.
yes, dot 456A space, dot 45B space, dot 4E space, dot 5G
The
space.
5G is God.
Yes, and that's 456I.
Idea.
Bring bear. Yeah.
All
If import idea. Improve. 4, 5,
Oh,
6.
Yeah, improve.
Or which
Yeah.
one?
456I.
Improve.
God improve.
All bear.
If import idea. Improve.
And then dot.
What's that 4E?
Etc.
Etc.
Oh,
Yeah, so we have
that's tricky.
all, bear, etc. God improve. Okay, so 15, yeah. We're
The
getting
first
into
one is keepsake.
keepsake space F dot 40, so fold. Space dot 45NS GHT
Nearsighted.
dot 4N
Next.
and dot 4D.
It's
Doing.
Yes. Okay, we got a couple left. 16 is SCH, which is such. If you don't know that, we'll have to go back a ways.
Say it again. S.
SCH.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. CO, so SCH space COPL CZ, like zebra.
Wait a minute. That's not what this says. It says .40PLCZ.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. This book is getting so old. It is way older than most people on this call. It smells.
Okay.
So such old PLCZ
Places
lower D
are
are nearness.
Nearly.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Always 456 ORTED.
Report it.
Yeah.
Import it. No, what the heck is it?
Let's see. 4560.
Over.
Over
Yeah.
over what?
No, because it ends with TD, so that can't be.
Let me look.
Got a 4, 5, 6. Oh.
What's that?
Page on too many. 4560 is.
I'm looking right at the chart. It's over.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
It is.
Overrated.
Oh,
overrated. Oh,
Always
heavens.
overrated.
And overvalued.
Yeah. Comma. For they must be overhauled. Over and over again, comma,
and the expense
yes,
of keeping
the old OLDCR countries, old, well, have that old,
CRTZES. It's a word that ends in ES.
yeah.
This doesn't make any sense to me, but the only thing I could get out of it was crates, but I don't see what crates would have to do with the expense of you know, overhauling the house or
open.
place.
Okay. Box.
If you're gonna have company, could you
Yeah, you
please
need
mute?
to.
Okay. Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
All right. I can do this one. More stuff to read now.
Can mute them if we need to.
Right. Sorry, my mail got delivered.
Can you mute them, Lucy?
Who is it? I don't even know who it is.
It's what's her name?
Cynthia?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't even know for sure who it was.
And
Yeah,
Audrey.
the old crates.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what they'd be talking about though.
CRA.
Of the- And if you can watch for Audrey, Lucy, she might come back.
Oh, right.
I think it's old crates.
I think
Then
it
we
is
have
too.
dot 5,
Dot 4G.
4G.
Going.
Goes.
Going.
Goes.
GOING. Going.
Yeah. Going are quite
Oh, yeah.
Overbearing.
over.
Old bearing. Overbearing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it reads such overplaced. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Such old places are
And
nearly
near-
always
always
overrated and
and
overvalued,
overvalued.
or they must be overhauled over and over again, and the expense of keeping the old crates
going is
going
quite
is quite
overbearing.
Whew.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
In full context.
Okay, we got 8 minutes.
Had to admit the truth.
As
But-
difficult and troublesome to bring the mind to
Wait, Lucy, where are you?
the next sentence.
On 17.
Sad to admit the truth.
Admit the truth, but
it is, oh, sorry, my Braille display skipped.
It is .23.
No, it is dot
Comma. It
Oh,
is
it is.
comma.
For almost,
almost
all
of us.
Yes, comma.
As
difficult
and
and
troublesome
to bring the mind to bear
on the
eventful. Ooh, no, that's not right.
To bear
the
eventualities.
Yes. To bear
Wow.
other eventualities.
On the to bear on the eventualities.
Yeah. Of life as it
is important
that
we should
do so.
Good Lord. That eventualities, that stumped me there for a minute.
Yeah,
Me too.
None of us writes like that.
It's true. For millions of years.
There were no plants with flowers. I shouldn't be giving all the answers.
That's okay.
Anywhere on Earth.
Anywhere, yeah. On Earth. 19. We can do it here in 2 minutes. When
oh my God, something flowering.
When
something last flowering, when what's dot 3? When at
Let's
last
see. Yes.
flowering plants appeared,
Yeah. They.
they spread far and wide.
Yes. I like that. That wide looks different. But
I
Wonder
like
why
it.
they didn't, wonder why they didn't in spread. I wonder why they didn't put the SP, the GH, and then the, oh, well, we didn't get to that yet. I'm sorry. My mind
quite.
is thinking
Yeah,
about
Mary, we're not
signs we
there
haven't-
yet.
we haven't gotten
We're
to.
not even
There
there
are.
yet.
Now we're on 20. There are
There are
still
still many
many
plants
plants
with
with
no
no
flowers.
flowers.
There are more,
are
but there are, wait a minute.
MO46C. That's a word.
We're all,
Mosses.
Yeah, that's it. Mosses.
Yeah.
There are mosses and ferns
Ferns
and
and
horsetails.
tails.
Oh yeah.
There are
There are
seaweeds
Seaweeds
and
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 mushrooms
mushrooms.
and pine
and
trees.
Pine trees.
There are
There
other
are
plants
Other plants
besides,
besides.
but more
but
than
more
more
than
than
half
half
of
of
all the
the kinds
kinds of
of
plants
plants
in the
in the
world
world today have,
today
oh
have
wow,
have
flowers.
flowers. Okay.
See, I would have spaced after today.
I would have too. It looks weird.
It
Yeah.
does.
mm,
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
TDH I today have. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. I mean, Bob and Nancy are very much by the rules. And I think Audrey and I kind of just eyeball it, and whatever makes sense to you. Say if you write something, you're going to read it 6 months later, you want it to make sense to you. And if
Yeah.
that's the rule, but you're thinking, oh, that doesn't look right, you can
Yeah.
adjust a little bit.
yeah.
Because you're
I think so.
basically going to be using it for yourself anyway. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
We've kind of got Hayden and Rodenberg on here because not that we argue, and we get along great, but Audrey and I are a
Hayden is
little more
great.
lax, and Bob and Nancy are very much by the books. And
Well, I think with me, okay, I got the Hayden book. I ordered it. I had it in my hand 4 days later. And I'm like, oh, cool. And as I looked through some of these contractions, like 2, 3, 5 for Ben, no,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
but I write kind of in a combination of computer braille, grade 3, and so to me that sign is, I'm going to read it more often as the plus sign.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You know, and so I looked at the rules chapter and I just said, I'm going to make up my own rules, because when you're writing something, you don't really want to stop and have to say, this might look like this, might look like that. You just want to be able to write it. You know,
you get used to it. The more and more you practice, like we were reading that all off. A lot of it I read off without a second thought. So the more you practice and the more exposure you get, the more your
Yeah.
mind says, okay, that's how you write
That's
this.
what it is.
and
Yeah.
a lot of it makes sense because of the context of what it's saying.
yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, I might not have known some of that, but just because of what I should have known it, but
Well, I'm looking at the chapter now called derivatives, which is when you put the initial dots before, like OU, WH, TH, all those things, you know,
ugh.
GH.
We're
And
not there yet. I don't
I
want to
know.
know.
but I'm looking at them because, and I'm also going back over right before that, they have the alphabet words.
Yeah,
So-
right.
And they have little short stories after each
Yes.
section.
Yes.
And so I'm practicing that way.
All right. I hate to say this, but we are out of time.
Yeah.
We are. So
Sorry.
we will continue next time with the more the two-spelled word signs, and Bob will be leading us. And again, don't hesitate to reach out to Nancy or I if you have any questions, and look for us on YouTube. I would say by Sunday, it should all be up on YouTube. Caught
This
up.
was fun, Kristen.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. I
That's
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
All right.
all right. Thanks for
Bye,
joining
everyone.
us.
Thank you, Kristen.
you.
and
Bye-bye.
Lucy.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.